Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast, to Just Listen to One podcast. And as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about Nikki Blonsky. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So let's just get right into it. Well, by the way, before I officially start this episode, when I am pre-filming this video or podcast, I am going to organize this podcast a little bit and planning and hoping to do this. I am going to organize this channel and do a playlist in each year, and each year is a new season. So I'm going to organize it and do playlists of each season, or each year is a season kind of thing for my podcast. So that is kind of the plan that I'm going to be doing. So I just want to let you guys know. So if it looks different, that is why. So now I'm going to get right into this podcast, talk about Nikki Blonsky. So let's just get right into it. In 2007, 18-year-old Nikki Blonsky made an audience around the world feel the beat when she started a musical comedy, Hairspray, playing the happy-go-lucky Tracy Turnbull, a plus-size high school student living in 1960s Baltimore with aspirations of becoming a dancer on the Corny Collins Show, a campy regional versions of American Bandstand. The role was a dream come true for Nikki, who had audience for the musical's stage version, but all been turned down for being too young. Unfortunately, by the time auditions for the movie came around, she was at the perfect age for the part, and she was singing and dancing. Skilled Help Hairspray became a massive hit at the box office. Since then, she has continued the act, craving out the career, film, TV, on the social media. While she hasn't become the household name that some of her Hairspray co-stars are, she remains a very outspoken public figure. Here are some of the things about Nikki Nikki has been up to since starring Hairspray. She won multiple awards. Nikki earned high praise for her performance as Tracy Turnbull in Hairspray, with acclaimed film with Roger Ebert writing, "Without somebody like Nikki at the heart of the movie, it might fall flat, but everybody works at her level of happiness, including her teen contemporaries Zac Efron, Taylor Parks, and Elijah Kelly." So it came as no surprise when Nikki was nominated for Silver Pre-established Acting Awards and ended up taking a few with her. She received nominations for both a Golden Globe Awards and Best Actress in the Musical or Comedy, and a Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by the Cast in a Motion Picture. She also won 2 Critics' Choice Awards for the Best Young Actress and Best Acting Ensemble in Hollywood Film Awards for Ensemble of the Year, and a Young Hollywood Award for One to Watch. The nominations continue to come for her late work. In 2010, she was nominated for Teen Choice Award for her work in American teen drama TV series Huge. She performed at a nightclub, playing Tracy Turnbull in Hairspray, not to mention starring in major motion picture, are both major accomplishments that would satisfy most people's bucket list. But she also quickly added another star to her resume when she made a New York cabaret debut at Feinstein's A Loyal Registy in 2008. The posh New York Super Club was founded by what happened? Might have to start a little over. I gotta find where I'm at. Multi-plated selling Grammy nominated entire Michael Franstein, who featured silver notable performance including actress Lee Michelle, Tony Award-winning star Betty Blonsky, a comedian Jane Kresge throughout the 2000s. Still only 18 years old, Nikki performed both Broadway songs and tunes from the Great American Songbook during her musical set. She also sang more contemporary pop classics, including Body Radiates, Something to Talk About, Frank Wilhorn, Big Time, and of course multiple selections of Hairspray. Although she seemed very young to headline such a performance, she was already a seasoned singer, as she told a reporter from The Guardian in 2007. I grew up singing since at the age of 3, vocally trained since the age of 8, franciscated by Mary Poppins and all of those movies, and really knew that I had to be a performer. She was involved in an airport fight with a former American Next Top model, Constant. Sadly, controversially, and scandal, two things many young performers have a hard time distancing themselves from. For Nikki, this happened at the age of 19 while waiting to fly home from an airport following a Caribbean vacation. Nikki's family encountered Golden, a former consent from American's Next Top Model. Stories vary on exactly what happened, with today's article starting Nikki Blonsky attorney reported to Access Hollywood that Nikki told her she was holding some seats for a small departure luggage for her parents. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Bianska. Then allegedly stuck her finger in Nikki's face and called her a white a white beat and punched her 4 times on the side of her head. According to the version of the story, Nikki's brother got into a fight while Bianca's mother, Ellen, began choking Nikki. Meanwhile, a 2008 People magazine article reports that Bianca claimed in an appearance the Tyra Banks show that Nikki kicked her mother in the groin while Nikki's father, Carl, punched Bianca's mother's in the face. Following the incident, Nikki and Bianca were charged for actual bodily harm, although both were soon released a bail. Later, all assaults charges against Nikki and her were dropped. Nikki's father, Carl, spent over a week in jail, although he was eventually released on $3,000 cash bail. Speaking out about a Brawl of People magazine, Nikki stated that both she and her father were completely destroyed by the incident. She made a name for herself on TV. Most people, Nikki's projects directly after Hairspray were on TV. She appeared herself on an episodes of the American reality show called Ace of Cakes and The Real Housewives of New York City. She also played a convincing Elle magazine assistant in the episode of Ugly Betty, before scoring a main role on the MTV Supernatural television Valymont as Poppy Baker, a student at a college for vampires. Shortly after, Nikki played Wilhelmina Vade in Huge, an ABC teen drama series based on a young adult novel series about 8 teens spent to a summer to lose weight loss camp. The show tackled sensitive issues like bullying and body shaming. It received positive reviews from criticism about the cancel after the one season. Following this, Nikki appeared in episodes of The French Beat Band and Rocco Dinner's Party. In 2013, she was cast in a recurring role from a musical drama television show, Smash, and has appeared in Life Unfiltered in Quarantine. Speaking out about plus-size women roles in Hollywood, Nikki stated in 2002 Yahoo Life article, "I don't understand why there couldn't be more movies with plus-size leads. Why can't a plus girl play a next door or the pretty attractive sex symbol? Why not?" She has sung the Star Spangler Banner at sport events. Years before starring in Hairspray, she got a rub shoulders with celebrity from her hometown of Great Neck, New York. Olympic gold medalist figure skater Sarah Hughes, who made history in 2007 with her tribal jump combination. This prohibited her hometown to throw a big celebration, and during Hughes' homecoming parade, Nikki sang the original song Returning Champion. Nikki also volunteers regularly for the Special Olympics, and in 2007 during the New York State Games at Hofstra University, she got to sing the national anthem at the opening ceremonies. Yeah. During her performance, 3,000 Olympians in attendance sang along with her. This wasn't the only time Nikki sang the Star Spangler Banner professionally. In 2008, before the running of the Toyota Saved Mart 350 at the Infinite Race, she performed again in front of a huge crowd of racing fans. She became a licensed cosmetologist. I don't know how to pronounce this word, so I'm going to spell it out. Cosmetologist. I don't know what that word is. Well, I probably do if I hear it, but I don't know. By looking at it, I don't know. But it almost seemed too perfect to discover that a woman who got famous for appearing in a musical titled Hairspray eventually became a professional hairstylist and makeup artist herself. But in 2011, that exactly what happened. When Nikki got her cosmetology license and began working at a salon in New York. On December 11th, 2011, she tweeted, It's true, I'm working at Superstar Salon as a makeup artist. I'm proud to be working and helping to pay bills, but I'll never lose sight of my dreams. This willingness to work jobs some might consider less glamorous than acting is nothing new to Nikki, who had previously worked at both Cold Stone Ceremony and Shoe Store. Commenting on this new development, a 2011 E! News article wrote, "Credit where credit's due, Nikki may be one of the most realistic and respectable actresses in biz, 'cause when times gets tough, at least she's not turning to some lazy reality series or stripping down for cash." And Nikki made a good on her promise to follow her dreams by continuing to audition for new roles during this time. To this day, she continues to appear in television and film, showing that even when producers aren't knocking at your door, you can still be a regular working actor. She had to drop out of an off-Broadway show. While her original attempts to star in Broadway stage musical versions of Hairspray were dashed because she was too young, Nikki was later cast off-Broadway played Stuffed in 2017. Written by a comedian, Lisa Lampanelli, who also starred in a production. Stuffed delves into the relationship between woman, food, and body image. Nikki was set to play a key role, but ended up having to drop out during the play preview performance due to illnesses. She did not get to act one performance, but her role was later officially taken over by an understudy, Lauren Ann Brickman. A statement that was shared in 2017 article in Paybill about Nikki departure. Lamb Penley started, I am so sorry Nikki had to leave this production. When we cast her as Marty, the confident plus-size girl in the show, I was over the moon because Nikki embodies the character to a T. Unfortunately for us and for her, the timing put us behind schedule, and the two of us agreed this is for the good of the show. I will always love and admire Nikki and what she represents, and I really hope we can get together on something in the future. However, Stuffed ended up closing early after 31 previews and 23 regular performances. One can only hope Nikki eventually reaches her dream of performing professionally on Broadway, but as far as that hasn't happened yet. She continues to act in film. While Nikki was posed to be a rising star following her debut in Hairspray, big movie roles did not immediately start coming her way, and most of her follow-up work ended up in television series such as Huge or TV movies like Queen Sized. Nevertheless, she continued to audition for movies and eventually returned to film. In 2010, she appeared in the romance Waiting Forever, about two childhood friends trying to reconnect. This followed by the dramedy Graphic Club and the romance comedy The English Teacher, both in 2013. In 2019, Nikki took a step away from her family romantic comedy genre and took a role in horror film Ghost in the Graveyard, about a ghost who came back to haunt the teens who witnessed her death as a child. However, few of Nikki's later films received a universal acclaim Hairspray enjoyed. She met a partner in Camel, a video sharing website. Camel has allowed many actors, singers, and performers to operate a nice side business by recording greetings to fans who pay to have personalized messages from their favorite celebrities. In Nikki's case, a live camo she did for jewelry making, Haley Joe Jensen, led to immediate sparks. After Haley began DMing her, Nikki invited Haley to visit her in LA and had to soon begin dating. Although Nikki had been in a heterosexual relationship before, in a 2022 New York Post article reports that she admitted, I never really enjoy my time spent in the bedroom with men. After realizing she had been living her life to please other people, she moved away from dating men and realized it wasn't the scariest thing in the world. I found out exactly where I needed to be romantically. I needed to not be dating guys because it was nothing but bad. Bad, bad. Bad story after bad story. Her relationship with Haley continued to go well, and in October 2022, Nikki announced that their engagement on Instagram, writing, "We played plenty of characters in love in my past, and it was been a blessing. But the greatest blessing in life is real love, true love. I am honored to finally feel conditional love and a love that is pure." She came out on TikTok. In 2013, Nikki played a gay character, Theresy, in the movie Geography Club, and told Allison's interviews in 2022 that, "I remember feeling so free because that character was herself. But by me playing her, letting her just be herself and being gay, proud, wearing her goth makeup and leather jacket and her Doc Martens felt so cool." At the same time, Nikki was not clear to her own sexuality, but felt playing gay character helped her gain the courage to be herself. She got into a relationship with a woman before coming out in 2020. First on Alec Pama's Instagram Live during a charity event for the Transgender Law Center, and then a TikTok video where she sang along to a Diana Ross song, "I'm Coming Out," while displaying the caption, "Hi, it's Nikki Blonsky from the movie I'm Gay. Hashtag pride, hashtag coming out, hashtag hairspray." Nikki had supported the LGBTQIA community prior to all of this, performing at many Pride LGBTQ events. Speaking to the Hollywood Reporter in 2020, she shared, "The LGBTQIA community has embraced me since the moment I got Hairspray. They welcomed me with open arms and felt as part of the community already. For me, it was a long time coming. I wanting to date women, and it was just a moment of time where I finally just really ready to be myself." She became a voice actor. While many audiences have seen Nikki in TV series and movies, many may not realize her voice has been floating around everywhere in the entertainment business as well. In 2016, Nikki was cast as the voice of Lady Papa in the children's film Pup Star. The movie, a comic take on a show, The Voice, and America's Got Talent, follows multiple talking dogs competing in television singing competitions. Lady Papa is one of the show's judges who evaluates the contestants alongside parties of other celebrities, judge personalities like Simon Grohl, a play on Simon Cowell. A movie provided popular enough to spawn 2 sequels, including Pup Star Better Together in 2017 and Pup Star World Tour in 2018. And Nikki was able to reprise her role in both. Most recently, in 2023, Nikki was cast in A Voice in Violet, a podcast drama and mystery series about damaged singers who seek revenge on her manipulative former music manager after he destroyed her career. Nikki plays Charlotte, the manager's girlfriend, who always becomes one of Violet's targets. The podcast went on to win 6 awards, including an Award of Excellence for production for audio and voice from the Commuter Awards, and another Awards of Excellence for narrating / voiceover talents from the Arkaland competition. She continues to talk to John Travolta. Hairspray allowed Nikki to work with a huge lineup well-known Hollywood names, including Zac Efron, Queen Latifah, Christopher Walken, and Amanda Bynes. I cannot pronounce some people's names, I'm sorry. However, one celebrity made a particular strong impression on Nikki. Legendary Grey star John Travolta, who played Nikki's mom, Edna. In an interview given to Allison Reviews, Nikki reminders during the film of Hairspray. John told her to always stay true to Nikki. Always be Nikki. Don't change for this industry. Don't just to what feels right in your heart. At the same time, Nikki was amazed that someone as busy as John would continue reaching out to her. But as the years passed, he continued to talk to her every year on birthdays and holidays. Nikki also reached out to him, make sure he heard from her first when she came out, and recalls how supportive he was. It's almost like a light just beams out of his heart, she said. He lightens up the room, and he always finds the positive. He makes everyone feel like when he was talking to you, that you are the only person there, and you feel like the most special person in the world. And I think that is it on that one. The next one. Where does this one start? You kind of already know that stuff. Let me keep looking at this one because I'm trying my best to not do repeats as much as I can. That one is kind of a repeat. Let's go to the last one. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. Here is a biography about Nikki and just kind of the basic information about her, I guess. She was born November 9th, 1988 in Great Neck, New York, USA. Her birth name is Nicole Margaret Blonsky. Name she goes by is Nikki and Nikki B. She is 5 foot. Nikki is an American actress, singer, and dancer internet personality who is best known for the breakthrough role as Tracy Turnbull in the film of Hairspray in 2007, which she won awards, receiving nomination for Golden Globe Award and Screen Actor Guides. Her parents' name is Carl and Karen. She has a brother named Joey. She was working at a Cold Stone creamery store when she learned that she was a cast in Hairspray. She has a dog named Rocky. Nikki's father is of Ashkenazi Jew descent, while Nikki's mother is of Slovak, Slovak. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, and Irish and Irish history. Two of her quotes are, "I grew up singing since the age of 3, vocally trained since I was 8, fascinated by Mary Poppins and all the musical movies, and really knew I wanted to be a performer." And her other one is, "I'm thrilled beyond belief to be different in this business. I pray that there will be more roles and bigger girls. I pray for that the role of the love interest, the beautiful sexy girl, will played by a plus size woman." And that is about it overall, the summary of her within the last roughly 10-ish years. If you guys enjoyed this podcast episode, let me know. And if you guys want me to talk about a certain topic or a certain person, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. And I will see you next Saturday. Bye.